Yo, 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 what up, though, everybody? It's Chris Platte, the Rap K Podcast, a.k.a. Platte Pods, another little side quest. You know what the deal is. I got my man, B. Mike Birdie. Shout out to Birdie, man, for doing these, coming through and just always ripping this extra content. This was a fun one. We started this, honestly, because, well, in reality, we saw some other people do it.
Facts.
And they didn't do it as well. NFR put out a list of the, because we don't sneak this around here. NFR put out a little list ranking the top 10 songs from the Carter series, with the Carter 6 dropping this week. I thought that was a fun thing to do. So,
Yeah, NFR, hey, listen, content's good and all, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure there's a black guy in the room when y'all doing these type shits.
fact checking.
Please.
Listen, man. I think it was something where, I think a little bit with them is the era of it. You know what I mean? I feel like they're just a different era Wayne fan. So I'm ready to see what our lists are, because I think our lists are going to be a little different.
I think so too.
So 10 through 1. So we'll go backwards in order. We'll do 10 through 8 first. Go ahead and give me your 10 through 8. What do you got?
For number 10, I got I Miss My Dogs. For me, this was like one of the real nigga era. You know what I'm saying? Wayne, when it was just more than metaphors, it was like more like real rap. So I feel like I Miss My Dogs is like a universal song, and it's got to be on there because it's like once you play the songs, like everybody got somebody.
Yeah,
you know what
everybody
I'm
got
so
yeah.
that has got to go on there for me. For number 9, I got Three Pete. I think that's the most monumental intro of the series. Feel like it brought more energy than The Mob. The Mob was close for sure. And it gave like more of a reason to be excited for the Carter 3. You know my criteria. You just got to make a intro feel like
it's a moment.
like it's about to be something good on the way. And I feel like 3P was definitely a good one for that.
Mm-hmm.
Number 8, I got Cash Money Millionaires. Iconic track, just off the first bar alone. I feel like this Wayne in his purest form, and the production on there is just iconic, man, at this point. I feel like it's iconic, so, yeah.
All right, our lists are already off to different starts, but there's some similarities. So number 10, I got Let It All Work Out. I thought that was a good storytelling record from Wayne. I thought he did a good job with that record. I thought Sampha absolutely killed the hook. I just feel like that was like in Carter 5 being what it was. I think that record gets slept on a little bit, but yeah, man, that's like a damn near like a tearjerker song. So I think as someone as important as Wayne, and you'll see the rest of my list doesn't really reflect those kind of records, because Wayne doesn't have a lot of those records. Like
he do actually. This is just not in the Carter series.
Yeah. So for me, I thought that was a really monumental moment. Yeah, I thought it was a monumental moment for him, so I had that. Number 9, I feel like this is going to be either low or, I don't know, maybe you don't even have it on your list. I feel like this is going to be on everybody's list, but for me, it's number 9, so some people might think it's low. I got Lollipop. Look, that song is amazing. Like these 10 songs are amazing. But I don't know if it's just a little bit of a fatigue factor, overplay, but man, I mean, look, the hook is fire, but the verses, a little bit of mumbling, it's catchy, it's cool. Obviously, it's really good if I have it on my list, but at the same time, I feel like what I go to for Wayne is those crazy rapping, and so he does give good melodies sometimes, and this was a great example of that, probably his best example of that, or one of his best examples of that. So for me, I like it, but I just like some other records more. And then the last song I have in this range is actually the song that you had as your number 10, I Miss My Dogs, for all the reasons you said. Man, it's just like that hook, dude, it's so of its time, but it's catchy, Man, I miss my dogs. Like that shit is just, I fucking love that song, man. I ride to that song. That song is just a dope ass song. I don't see how you can like listen to the Carter one and not like pull that away as one of your favorites.
Facts.
I think that's an incredible song. So give me your 7 through 5. Your next three.
All right, so for number 7, I have Mr. Carter.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this song got to be in everybody's top 10, period. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, you got the perspective of Dwayne Carter, Sean Carter, what's going on at their moment in time during hip hop, and you know what I'm saying, like just two legends collabing like that is amazing. I honestly feel like that could have been a great intro for Carter 3, but 3P was still just as fire. For number 6, I got BM Jr., probably my personal favorite off of Carter 1. Yeah, the beat just sweet as hell to me, and I just feel like he was talking on there, and like that's just like one of my personal favorites since I was a kid. So BM Jr. had to go on there for me.
Okay.
And am I doing? You said 7
Yeah,
through 5?
yeah, 7 through 5. Yeah.
At number
I thought that
5,
was your
I
fifth.
got 6 foot, 7 foot. I
Okay.
feel like it's just an absolute bar fest. Like, he
Yeah.
absolutely just went
Done.
crazy on that bitch.
He
You know what I'm
went
saying?
crazy.
You feel
Like
me?
from the jump, dog. There were so many. That was a record where like everybody that was our age that had a Facebook, bro, you were
Man.
getting off a different bar
Swear,
every day.
I feel
Every
like,
day.
I feel like every time I hear that song, it just remind me of like how amazing that era was. Just
Yeah.
for Wayne, rap period, but for Wayne, like, bro, he was really on top of his game at that point in time. And
No, the bars are crazy. They're just stupid, and the beat's fire.
yeah,
And Corey Guns does the same.
I was just about to say, I feel like we can't even have that song without Corey Guns. Like, I don't care how
Word
you
to
feel
my
about,
mama.
you know what I'm
That
saying?
shit is
Like,
so
I
fire.
really needed to know he was out of his llama being for real.
Yeah,
like,
that was.
or
Hey,
else,
bro.
Or it's a song just,
That's,
you know what I'm saying?
that's,
It ain't gonna hit the same without Corey Guns. I respect Corey Guns. I fuck with him.
That's our generation's big pun. Literally, like, bro, I swear.
Wait, you niggas now, mama, I don't know that. You don't have it talk crazy. All right, yep.
So that was your. So yeah. So I'm not gonna add too much to it because you said everything. We said everything. So my number 7 is 6 foot 7 foot. Again, absolute banger, just bar fest. One of his best performances rapping of the Carter series, honestly, of his career. I know the mixtapes, he had a lot of rap records on there too, but this one holds up to even those, but it also has the banger that like you could play at functions. 6, I got Fireman. I love that song. Again, it has a little bit of a lollipop effect on me where there's days where I could put both of those like higher on this list. But because I run through those so many times, I kind of, it kind of does mellow me out. But when I really sit back and think about it, compare it to the rest of these albums, songs on the album, and I think that this is a dope record, one of his best. And then number 5, like you said, I feel like it should be the intro. I get why it's not, but Mr. Carter. Like, come on, bro. That is a fire record. Just great rapping from two of the legends. Especially because at that time, there was a little bit like during that era, there was that Wayne J stuff that it kind of went back and forth. So it was just a dope record to get them both together doing their thing. So I really enjoyed that record.
After that though.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, ain't never in for real.
But I mean, yeah.
It did, but it didn't. But
Yeah.
it did. You know what I'm saying? You know how it be.
Yeah. I mean, how much can you shoot when Jay did what he did?
Yeah.
But I digress. 4 through 2. Your next 3, and then we should give our number 1.
Yes, sir. At number 4, I have Dr. Carter. Like I said, bar after bar. I think this is top 5 Wayne song, period. Like, this is probably in my top 5 all time. I love the flow, the beat, smooth as hell. And then I think this is probably like one of the greatest scheming songs like all time, period. So I definitely got to put that in my
That shit
my
where
top
the nurse
5.
comes in after every hook and then he just goes.
Bro, like he tired of this shit. Like I really fucking y'all niggas. All right, but number 3, I got Money on My Mind. Beat too fucking iconic, and I mean the first few bars just fucking iconic. You know what I'm saying? Money on My Mind. Stepping out the car, Jay Island. Oh yeah, that's a song. Yeah. That's my shit. That's my shit. So that definitely had to go in my top 3. And At number 2, I got Fireman. I think
Okay.
this song literally set the tone for Lil Wayne's career. I feel like
Absolutely.
once he dropped this song, it was like his fucking his fucking career just went up like exponentially, like literally like just from whoop to whoop. Like I don't think he fell off until probably like he was trying to start dropping the Carter 5,
Yeah.
and that was a long period for real.
Yeah. No, he was. I'm with you. That's a monumental record. My number 4 and 3 are like I feel like they're like different versions of the same song, but I really fuck with them both. I gotta go DJ. Again, I think depending on who you are, you could say like what I said about Lollipop, where maybe it's a little overplayed, whatever. Maybe he's got better melodic hits. I love Go DJ. That shit is just always gonna go up for me every time I hear it. Wayne's rapping on there is excellent. And then to me, what I feel like is like his like when he was making the Carter 2, what he wanted another Go DJ, and I feel like he went for that. And I feel like it's slightly better is I'm a D-Boy with Birdman. I love that song. I absolutely love that song. Birdman on it too is cool, but the hook is catchy. The beat is absolutely fire. It's nasty. I'm rocking with it. And then my last one I feel like is kind of my number 2 I should say is kind of a deep cut. I feel like one I feel like won't be on a lot of people's list, but I just think it's some of Wayne's best rapping of his career, and that's Feel Me off Carter 2. I really, really like that record. When I was running through the albums today, I literally did a marathon running through 1 through 5. That's literally almost 7.5 hours when you factor in all the bonus records. And I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed it, but Feel Me was like the one when I was working on like finalizing this list and my thoughts on the album, which we're gonna talk about ranking the Carters. And obviously talking about the Carter 6 when it drops this week, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, I was blown away by that record. That record like popped out to me, and as soon as I finished running back finished running the Carter series, I ran through and went back to that one because that was a dope record. So what's your number 1 record? Because I'm wondering if we got the same one.
I kind of feel like just based off your shits, I kind of feel like our number 1s is both gonna be a Millie.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I feel like our number 1's both gonna be a Millie.
Because look, I think it does what Lollipop does, where it's catchy, but the rap is just better.
Yeah, I just think like when the Millie dropped, it was just like this is when we knew like Wayne was a mega star, like
superstar.
Like
can't
I'm
touch
talking
him.
like he separated himself from every other rapper. Yeah. At this point in time, he was on top of the world. It was almost like you couldn't even compare it. So it's like a Millie just got to be at least top 3. If you making a list, a Millie has to be top 3. For Lil Wayne, period.
That's the one that like the Lollipops, the Firemans, whatever. They're all great records. They're all iconic records, I think. But a Millie just stands on its own, man.
Just stand out. There's damn near a gap
so
between a Millie and then the rest of them.
I swear.
That's
That's honestly how I feel. I feel like it is the best song from the Carter series, and I don't think that opinion of mine will ever change. You know what I mean? Unless the occasional, like, on this day you're really feeling this record, but, like, in reality, 360 days of the year, I'm going to say that's the best Wayne record for the Carter series. Yeah. Man, that was dope. Let us know.
I am going to give some honorable mentions, though. I did have some honorable
Actually, we should do that because
honorable mentions. Hustler Music was going to go on there.
Yeah, that was close to me.
It was going to go on there for sure. Let the Beat Build.
Yeah, that was very close to me.
That was about to go on there. The Mob, Go DJ was close. Blunt Blowing, Nightmares at the Bottom. Yeah, those are definitely on there for me. I was thinking about adding those, but
for me,
it was just off the list. I just feel like these was better. It
was Dr. Carter. It was Dr. Carter for sure, and Let the Beat Build were there. You know what? It's one I feel like gets a lot of hate. It don't get the most hate off the Carter 3, but it's one that just, you know what? If you grew up in the era, if you were going to the dances at this time, got money, man. I just fucking love that song.
Jewels?
Yeah,
bro.
I love that song.
God, bro, Jewels and fucking Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Bro, they might have been a better duo than Drake and Wayne. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, rapping wise, you know what I'm saying? Drake got the melodies. He come in. sing some shit, but just straight rapping, oh, bro, it's like neck and neck.
Yeah,
For real,
I didn't think. By the way, I didn't think that because I was looking at those like the Drake and Wayne records, and I was like, I don't think he's gonna have a Drake and Wayne record.
Yeah, I ain't even like She Will was cool.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like because mine was based off kind of like personal favorites, and I
Yeah.
was really going for rapping. Like 'cause obviously,
Yeah.
I would have thought about Lollipop too, like that's one
Yeah.
of his biggest songs. But I was really going for like straight rapping
Mhm.
and kind of personal favorites. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And like I feel like all the songs I named off the Carter series was worthy of being the top. It's Carter series, and not like all time. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm looking at like Cash Money Millionaires. Definitely got to go on there. I ain't see that on fucking NFR show. I'm like, bro,
Yeah, I didn't
y'all
see.
tweaked out.
I know you criticized this. I don't even remember it. You said they didn't have a single Carter 1 record.
I don't think they had a single Carter 1 record. Let me look at it again real quick.
Man,
Sorry,
that's
I can
crazy.
find
No,
it.
you're good. Well, I'll freestyle while you're looking that up because, yeah, no, this was a dope series to do, and I was really happy with my 10, but I definitely could have flopped some things around. Like I said, Dr. Carter, which I know was on your list.
Yep.
3 Pete was right there too. Okay, let me see. So they had Mr. Carter, 6 foot, 7 foot. Oh no, blunt bone. Let it all work out. Let the beat build. Money on my mind. Mona Lisa, a Millie, the mob.
And a Millie over.
It's
the
just
mob.
it's too
I mean,
much
the mob
Carter.
over a Millie,
It's too
like-
much Carter 5 and Carter 4.
Yeah, like bro,
That shows your age as a Wayne
that
fan.
literally, bro.
That shows your age as a Wayne.
There's
fan.
zero Carter 1 songs, like zero. Like
Yeah.
you couldn't give me one Carter 1 song. To
You
give me
couldn't
off the
even
series?
do the pandering like Go DJ. Put that like
You know what I'm
I mean?
saying? Like easy money. Like, all right, you gotta go DJ on there. Fuck it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Give him some leeway. But yeah, no, NFR, y'all fucked that one up. Y'all
Yeah.
on some complex shit, man. Listen, call me. I'll get y'all together, man. For real. Y'all some youngins, man. Y'all some youngins. I think I was like, what, 7, 8 years old. My mom and them banging Carter 1 in the whip. I'm singing Cash Money Millionaires, Birdman Jr. I Miss My Dogs, Go DJ.
I miss my dogs, man.
Man.
I'm telling you, man. That's one of the ones that I was jumping back to, off the listen too.
Ain't That a Bitch? Is that? Yeah, that's a song. That song on there too. Man, these some youngins, bro.
Listen,
Be showing.
this week we're gonna rank on our podcast. We're gonna rank the Carters, excluding 6 because that's new. But I feel like we're gonna listen to it and it's gonna unanimously be the last.
Mm.
It
might be better than Carter 5.
Do you actually? Yeah. Is your expectation for it to be Carter 5, or do you think that's like a hope?
I'm expecting it to be at least on the same level because Carter 5 wasn't bad.
No, it's not.
obviously
It's not
objectively
it's
the worst
yeah.
one. You know what I'm saying? But
Spoiler alert
I'm
for our
hoping.
list, but
I'm
I
hoping
think that's pretty obvious.
Yeah, but I'm hoping this is gonna be at least a little bit better than that. If anything, just have a few features on there as far. I'm predicting Corday probably gonna be on there. Probably like who the fuck? Wayne be rapping with anybody, so anybody can be on
Yeah,
there.
anybody.
But I think Corday gonna be on there because I feel like you fuck with Corday heavy.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't expect it to be good, but we'll see. We'll save that for that episode. But yeah, we're gonna obviously dive into the Carter 6 when it drops. We're also going to rank the Carter albums, like I said, the legacy series that it is in hip hop, one of the most iconic series in hip hop. So it definitely deserves its due coverage. That's why we had to do this. Shout out to NFR for the inspiration, of course. And the end of the day, man, like, comment, share, subscribe, help this channel grow. Start letting us know the type of videos you want to see, because now we're going to lock in. We're going to start doing these one-off little videos a lot more. And, honestly, if you guys suggest a fire topic, we'll do it. We'll sit here and we'll talk about whatever you guys want to talk about, because at the end of the day, we want to talk about the things that you're interested in. We want to engage with you. So give us a follow on all the social medias, but most importantly, please like, comment, share, subscribe on the YouTube channel. Help this channel grow. Let's build the dopest community in hip hop. There's a lot of communities in hip hop, and I appreciate every one of them. I respect every one of them, but I want ours to be the best. I want to build something where everybody's just some straight rap nerds loving this shit and getting involved in it. So I thank y'all for tuning into this episode. Please watch all of our episodes and more. You can visit everything we got on the Rap Cave podcast on all the YouTube platforms. As always, I'm your guy, Platty Pods, Chris Platty, with my dog Birdie. And shout out Big AP in the back producing this. We thank you for this episode, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.